top of Honey. I know you, Stephen Richardson. How good there are ones, aghast in earth. Good morning, everyone. My name's Stephen Richardson, and welcome to Dartmoor. Well, as you can see, today I'm back out on Dartmoor. I'm going to be doing a wild camp over East Mill tour, and along the way I'm going to look at certain things. I'm going to be exploring 6 of the Dartmoor 365 squares. That's squares C6, Meldon Reservoir, D6, which is Branscombe's Loaf, D7, which is High Willhays, D8, the Pixie Pool, C8, the Target Railway, C7, the Red Event Dip. Along the way, I'm going to be wandering through Black-a-Tor Copse, and I'm also going to be adding to the list of Dartmoor tours that I've bagged. So let's get going. So here I am at Meldon Reservoir. The dam was completed in 1972. The reservoir covers about 55 acres and can deliver well over 5 million gallons of water a day. The southern end of the reservoir, including the small island, is a wildlife reserve managed by the Devon Wildlife Trust. The West Oakmont Valley is an important bird migration route, and many species may be seen here at migration times. The marshy area near the bridge at the far end supports a typical range of bog and aquatic plants. This is Branscombe Loaf, the focal point of D6. Walter Branscombe was Bishop of Exeter in the 13th century. One of his admirable traits was that he visited his flock no matter of their remoteness. On one summer's eve, accompanied by his servant, he was returning from one such visit on the northeastern side of Dartmoor. The day had been long and both travellers were becoming very tired and hungry. Exhaustedly, they crossed Corn Ridge when out of the blue, literally, a stranger appeared. Remarking on their tired appearance, he offered them some nourishment in the form of bread and cheese. The unsuspecting bishop eagerly accepted the meal and reached out for the tasty morsels. Luckily, the bishop's servant noticed a glimpse of cloven hooves underneath the stranger's long black coat. Without hesitation, the servant dashed the food from his master's hand just as he was about to take the first bite. The loaf flew in one direction and the cheese in the other. As quickly as the stranger appeared, he vanished, and all that was left was a pungent smell of sulphur and two outcrops of rock where the loaf and cheese had landed. To this day, the petrified meal can be seen on top of Corn Ridge, known as Branscombe's Loaf and Cheese. Well, as I'm at Branscombe's Loaf, I thought it might be a good time to have lunch. I've actually got a pasty. Now, it's alright because I brought this with me. There wasn't any mysterious stranger that suddenly gave it to me. Well, it was a delicious pasty, feeling well refreshed now. So I'm going to head over to the next Dartmoor 365 square, which is High Willhays. But on the way I'm going to see if I can find the slipper stones, have a look at Black-a-Tor Copse. I'm going to see if I can bag Black-a-Tor. Bring you back later. So I finally made it to the top of Black-a-Tor, and you get some really stunning views from up here. And I'm actually reminded of something that I watched on a video on YouTube not long ago. It's a good piece of advice. I can't remember who it was now, but they said never be so intent on looking where you're going that you forget to look back. So what I thought I'd do now is give you a view looking back of where I've been so far today. So I started off this morning over at Meldon Reservoir, which I think you can just about see there. I then followed round the reservoir, which went round the back of Hanterhir Hill there. Followed the reservoir all the way around. Finally came up the Oakmont Valley. From the Oakmont Valley, went up to Shelstone Tor, which is just there. And then climbed up to the top of Carn Ridge and had some lunch at Branscombe's Loaf. From Branscombe's Loaf, went across the top of Carn Ridge and eventually came down by the slipper stones, came down into the valley again. Crossed over the Oakmont River into Black-a-Tor Copse. From Black-a-Tor Copse, climbed up to the top of Black-a-Tor here. So this is the summit of High Willhays. High Willhays is the focal point of D8, the Dartmoor 365 squares. This is the highest point in southern England and Cornwall. There's no other higher point now until you get into the Brecon Beacons in Wales. So at the moment there's nobody further above sea level now until you get into Wales probably. Well, I've just finished filming up on top of High Willhays and I've realised that I've left my wallet out in the car, and it wouldn't be so bad, but it's not hidden away anywhere. I've just left it on the seat, so it's in full view. So I've got to make the decision, I think, to go back to the car. So I'm not going to be doing a wild camp tonight. I'm just going to head back to the car and hope that nobody's already broken in. Well, I'm back at the car and thank heavens the window's intact, nobody's broken in and my wallet's still there, so that's all good. I'm just really frustrated though because today's been a really good day. I've got some good footage and it's been the best weather I've ever had on a wild camp, and if anything the weather's going to get better, even better tomorrow. So yeah, it's really frustrating, but anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the footage that I did manage to get. If you've enjoyed the video, despite the lack of a wild camp, then please subscribe to my channel, like the video, leave me a comment and share away. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one.